The hoop dreams of these youngsters from all over Africa will play out in 3 days in the 13th edition of Basketball Without Borders 2015. They are taken through their paces by the likes of Chris Paul of the LA Clippers, Kenneth Reed of the Denver Nuggets, and Bismack Boyombo from the DRC, who recently signed with Toronto's Raptors. The Global Basketball Development and Community Outreach Program takes place in some 125 countries and territories, but in Africa this year feels quite different, as it is the first time an NBA game will be played here. South African Minister of Sport Fikile Mbalula has been instrumental in bringing the NBA to play in Africa for the first time.
This game was sold out in 90 minutes, and that shows the magnitude, the love of the game in South Africa. Not even Beyonce's concert sold in 90 minutes, but the NBA game sold in 90 minutes here in South Africa, not even Justin Bieber. And that shows that the game is the biggest in the continent. And you will see that love of our people on Saturday.
Amadou Fall is responsible for the NBA's growth and development of basketball in Africa. A one-time talent scout, he says there is no reason why Africa cannot give the world more basketball greats.
Remember, Hakeem Olajuwon was drafted #1 overall in 1984. We've had Manute Ball, Dikembe Mutombo. These guys paved the way. And then, even at our own modest level, we've had an opportunity to work in the league, work for one of the teams in the front office. Now you see the work Masai Ujiri is doing. So both on the court and off the court, we've had access, and we've been given opportunities, and really we try to make the most out of it. But what we are committed to is to come and work on the continent.
Arguably the greatest African to play the game, Hakeem Olajuwon, is optimistic about the potential of the game in his home country, but is concerned about security in Nigeria.
Nigeria is a very tough terrain to develop because of the security purposes, not spending much time, because grassroots basketball that's where it is. From schools, basketball was introduced to my school when I was a senior in high school. So you cannot do something when you're not on the ground. In this way, with the NBA, security, you can carry. So you need teamwork.
To date, some 37 Basketball Without Borders campers have went on to play in the NBA, and one of the main reasons of the camp is to unearth hidden talent.
So I'm looking for skills on the court, but also off the court. Trying to understand what the potential could be. That's the hardest part, because they're pretty young, they're 16, 17. So you're trying to actually envision what could be their potential. So you look at the little details. How do they listen? How do they concentrate? How do they react to a positive things, but also to a negative one?
The best players from Africa will join others from similar camps around the world for the Basketball Without Borders Global Camp at the 2016 All-Star Weekend in Toronto, Canada. Lionel Skink, GoTel News.